Oh, hey there. No time to check in because chaos, immigration, checking our bag. Now we have to find our seat. We're hoping nobody's in the middle for us. But yeah, I will talk to you when we get to Philly. Welcome to the US. And hello, welcome to gorgeous, chilly Pennsylvania. We made it. We're good. Kurt and I are actually going to be here for quite a long time on this trip, so I'm going to try and split this up into a couple different videos. But for today, I just want to catalog the jet lag journey. I'm always overconfident. I always think that jet lag isn't going to get me, and then it does. So fingers crossed for this trip, especially because Kurt and I are both getting over colds. I think our sleep schedule's already whack, and maybe that'll play in our favor. But yeah, we left Korea on Tuesday at 6 p.m. and we arrived in Pennsylvania 18 hours later at 10 p.m. on Tuesday, which just boggles my mind every time. I love time travel, and even though going home we're gonna lose a whole day, but yeah, we're here. I woke up at 5 a.m. and then rolled out of bed by 7, made myself a cup of coffee, and then I've just been sitting here with my dad and Louie watching the sunrise and watching like the foxes and the squirrels and everybody pass by. It's been a tough winter for the wildlife, so we're throwing out some like peanuts and stuff like that. So yeah, welcome, and this should be a very chill stay, especially like the first couple of days. Kurt and I both have like some work to do, and we're just really here to hang out. It's my mom and dad, both of their birthdays in February, so it's also Lunar New Year. So a lot of people in Korea are traveling, and just good timing all around. But yeah, as we kind of go through our worky stuff, shout out to the sponsor of this video, which is Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN virtual private network, as you know, which is so helpful regardless of if you're traveling or not. They help you out in terms of a lot of privacy, protecting your data. You can change your IP address as well. So for us, I needed to do some work on US government websites, which didn't allow me to work while I was away, while I was not in the US. A slight interruption. Yeah, Surfshark protects your data, especially like while we're traveling and we're using public Wi-Fi, especially in airport. It also will alert you if there is any malware. And they just started a like web content control feature where you can basically filter what you don't want to see, which is really helpful. Just kind of makes your experience on the internet better. You can share this with your roommates. You can connect many devices. Many people can use it. You can use it on your phone, your laptop, etc. I will have a link in the description box. You can go to surfshark.com/caricakes to get 4 extra months of Surfshark. Definitely try it out. Just a little added extra layer of security has never hurt anyone. All that information will be in the description box. Thank you so much to Surfshark, as always, for sponsoring this. And Louie, you got anything to say? Louie isn't eating his breakfast. He's protesting that he has to go outside in this weather to walk. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna get up to today. It should be a pretty lazy day. So yeah, just welcome. Excited to show you around. Bye. This is the number one thing we're excited for whenever we move back to the States, is buying used furniture and antique furniture. This is like all mid-century modern stuff. We're, one day. Louie. Okay, day 1, captain's log. Not doing too hot. Started off real strong, started off functioning well. Today we headed over to Lambertville, went to Union Coffee, which was a joy, but eventually a mistake, because I have been off of caffeine for about 2 weeks. I've really limited my caffeine intake. I mentioned it, I think it was just the previous vlog, but I have been very proud of myself for the past month or more, really managing my anxiety, whether it's just like my social anxiety, general, like reading the news, feeling horrible kind of stuff, or even my flight anxiety. I've just really, I don't know what clicked, like knock on wood, but I've just really been able to manage it really well. Like, I think I've gotten really good at predicting when I will feel anxious and kind of planning ahead. So not having caffeine days before I know that I'm going to have, these feelings, or having things ready like shows, or I saved a lot of like Hudson Williams and Connor Story podcast interviews for like when I feel in the depths of despair. I can take a second to feel it, and then I kind of turn and watch Connor and Hudson talk and kind of like reset everything, which is highly recommend, actually. And yeah, on the airplane, we had crazy turbulence. This is a tangent, I'm sorry, but I was telling my parents we were at 39,000 feet, which is pretty high up for a plane. And we were on the tops of clouds. Like, usually clouds aren't quite that high, and the plane can't really climb higher to get out of that like bumpy air zone. We were just like bopping around, and I handled it really well. Like also, knowledge is power, but I feel like something in the air this year, I've just really been managing my emotional responses to things, and I, again, knock on wood, very happy for that. But as a result, because I have not had caffeine in a while, I had a cup of coffee here, and I always forget that drip coffee affects me much more strongly than Americanos, like an espresso based coffee. So I had like a Keurig pod, and then we went to Union Coffee, and I was like, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna get a mocha. That mocha was delicious, a work of art. And then 10 minutes later, we're walking through that antique store. And pretty much right after I spoke to you about like, I was like mid-century modern furniture. And then I put my phone down and the whole world went like, "Arr!" And I think it was a combination of like, I had way too much caffeine in my system and I was tired from the flight. I get kind of vertigo-ish symptoms. And so, yeah, I was like, whoa, I gotta sit down and I gotta eat lunch or something. But so yeah, I kind of overdid it on the caffeine, but it also didn't have any effect on me because I zonked out. I was gonna have a 30-minute nap. It turned into 2 hours of sleep and then an hour of me just like on the couch staring at the ceiling. But I have faith in myself for tomorrow. But yeah, it's cold and snowy and beautiful. Very happy to be home just with Louie. Such a character. I gave him a haircut just now. Sorry to my dog. I've got books to read. I sent myself this. I'm very happy. I got a new collection of Mary Oliver poetry from a used bookstore. Yeah, I think I'm just going to try and take it easy. It's 7 o'clock. I made it to 7 o'clock. So I'm going to try my very best to read out in the living room, not in bed, because if the second I get in this bed, I'm going to fall asleep. And I'll see you tomorrow. I think we might do something exciting, like go to Trader Joe's. I will likely spew some thoughts in this video, but I kind of want to work on a video about home and just how strange it is. Like even at immigration, we came into San Francisco, you have to go through immigration. And so the guy asked me like, where's home? And I was like, oh, that's an annoying question. I was like, well, I live in Korea, but I'm going home to my parents' house in Pennsylvania. And he just looked at me like, girl, stop with the complicated answers. But I know that a lot of you guys have like moved to different cities, different countries. And there's a really good James Baldwin quote that I'm going to butcher from Giovanni's Room, but it's sort of like how once you leave home, you can never come back. The same person, like you can never step in the same ocean twice kind of thing. So yeah, I kind of want to talk about that a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like every time I come home, I think about, when I come home from my home, I think about that and what parts of me like revert to my teenage self or the person I was when I lived with my parents kind of thing. I don't know. It's always such a funny feeling to be back in the US, back with your parents. And especially when like, I feel like just now Pennsylvania is feeling like home. Like the fact that we go to Lambertville. I go to Lambertville once a year. That's so random, but like I go to Lambertville a lot. Like I feel like I have new places that feel like a return to home, rather than me just being a visitor. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's something I need to write down because clearly my thoughts are going all over the place. So I'll chew on that a little bit more and we can reconvene. But other than that, we're just having a really slow week. And then we're going to head into New York for a bit, which I will update you on. Got like a mission when we go to New York. I don't know, man. Being a human is weird, I think. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, at Trader Joe's. So, okay, bye.
If it's broke, baby, still don't fix it. Don't throw it out, I'm scared I'll miss it. Where are you going?
양념 meat sauce. I don't know what that is.
Lost my name, now left dry, frost of flames, skeleton me, fall asleep, spin the sky,
I don't think I recorded any of that. That's hilarious. I've been talking to myself for like 5 minutes. There's proof for you that I'm still a little bit out of it. The past couple days have been a little bit of a bust. The day after I spoke to you, it literally was just a series of naps. I don't know if you can hear it, but we're in the middle of this windstorm that is so wild, and it's like picking up. It's not snowing, but it's picking up all the snow, and just like there's just gusts of snow everywhere. Really beautiful, but just very wild outside. We're not going to be doing much again today. One way that Kurt and we finally beat jet lag though is shout out to the pit. This is something we were planning on doing while we were here anyway, but we started watching the pit, which I knew was a medical drama, but I didn't know that it was kind of like 24, where it's every episode is 1 hour of one 15-hour shift in an emergency room. And so it's really difficult to stop watching. So we ended up the first night, just to keep ourselves awake, we somehow watched 4 episodes, and then last night, now we're on episode 12. That like pushed us to stay awake until like 11, and then we woke up at semi-normal times. So I think we're pretty good. But also it's hard to tell because we're just being home makes you feel so lazy. Everything's a lot slower. It's been nice to see Kurt reacting to suburban life, just because it forces you to slow down, and for someone who's a workaholic, he really needs that. Louie loves it because we're just sitting here with him, keeping him warm. But yeah, I'm thankful, even though it's cold, I'm thankful for the sun at least, and we've just been eating really well. Did I mention that we went to Trader Joe's? Because that was the highlight of the trip so far. Like I said, we're here for a month, so we're going to be heading into the city soon. Oh my God, it's like dragging branches across. Are you watching this, Louie? Louie is fascinated. Definitely not going anywhere today, but tomorrow, whoa, tomorrow is the Super Bowl. It's freezing, so we're just gonna go to my cousin's house. I don't know how much of that I would film, but it's my first Super Bowl in the US in memory. I have no idea. We're not really a football family, but we're a snacks family. So where there's football, there are snacks. So yeah, so anyway, I feel like I'll have more thoughts and things to say later, but I just wanted to check in and say I think we're cured. I think it took a good 48 hours, but we're pretty okay. I was gonna go for a walk, but I don't think so. I think Louie would blow away, so I'll check in with you later. Yeah, let's go make some breakfast. Want to say bye? Bye.
I know that I'm in love again. Well, I know that I'm in love again. Well, the little wheels begin to turn. I feel a far like a universe. Yes, I know that I'm in love again. I know that I'm in love again. Yes, I know that I'm in love again. Well, look at my hands, they look new. Look at my feet, and they too. Yes, I know that I'm in love again.
Word for the wise: do not binge watch The Pit while simultaneously bopping in between watching the Olympics, because the amount of adrenaline and then just like tears gushing out of my eyes, it's too much. It's too much. But anyway, yeah, we finished season 1 of The Pit. Moving on to season 2, which we will pace ourselves more because I'm gonna be watching it like with the family. But damn, go Team USA. But oof. Okay, see you tomorrow for the Super Bowl, and hopefully I can tell you that we are 100% done with jet lag. I say that as Kurt has been passed out since maybe 5 p.m., maybe earlier than that. So keep us in your thoughts.
와 대박.
I lay down as she reads country living magazine, sleeping under palm leaves. Sing a song.
Hello. I think Louie's coming. Hold on.
You are here. Ooh. Say goodbye. Say good morning. You're still asleep, aren't you? Good morning. Come on.
Okay, let's try that again. Good morning. We, I think, have officially fixed our jet lag, and today we're heading into New York City. So I feel like I appropriately captured, oh, hold on, how just like a very slow vacation at home feels. Literally just laying around, watching TV, raiding the fridge. Our only thoughts are like, what Olympic event is on and what is our next meal? So that's what I've been doing for the past week. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really refreshed. I feel like I just kind of turned my brain on and off, and cache is cleared. I'm good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna actually end the video here because we're going to be heading into the city in a couple of hours. We're gonna spend a couple days there. I'm gonna tell you more about it when we get there because it's kind of for a very specific purpose, which is exciting. Can you see? You can't see Louie. Searching for his dog treats. Yeah, hi Louie. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me on our little getting rid of jet lag experiment. Sorry that I don't know, I feel like because I was trying to be so just like slow life and offline, I forgot to pick up my camera. And so yeah, Louie's just been getting my full attention. Little attention hog. Yeah. We started The Pit season 2 last night. Just feeling calm and good and in such a good mental place. So thank you for joining me on that journey, even though it might have been boring to watch. But hopefully we'll get into, like, we're going to brand new places in New York. I've lived in New York. I grew up going to New York as a kid. We're going to places still brand new to me. I love that it's a city where I can find things that like my mom grew up going to when she was a teenager that are still there, and then parts that I haven't even explored yet. It's just a city that never gets old but somehow still stays the same, and I love it to death. So excited to share that with you. Hopefully that video will make, what, I know Dad's coming to feed you in a second. He's like jumping, like, what are you, this is where we like prepare his breakfast. So he's sort of like, what are you doing? Stand in there. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you here once again. Thank you so much to Surfshark VPN. I will have a link in the description box. You can go to surfshark.com/caricakes to get 4 extra months of Surfshark. If you do not have Pit in your general area, wherever you're wherever you're living, check out Surfshark. Change your IP address, change your life. Yeah, definitely don't recommend though. Like I said, watching the Olympics, watching Pit, and then watching the Super Bowl halftime show all in the course of like 3 or 4 days. My emotions, my tear ducts have been hard at work. Let's just say. Yeah, thank you so much to Surfshark. All that information will be down below. And yeah, we're gonna hit New Jersey Transit, my favorite. Gonna take you to see the city. We're also gonna come back to Pennsylvania and Jersey and do some fun things. So yeah, is that a red robin? Wow, that bird is bright red. I do not have my phone on me. This is analog life. You're just gonna have to believe me. I literally can't even, it's gone now. It's gone. Well, let me try. You're good. I literally cannot zoom on this thing. I don't know how. Anyway, just trust me, there's like a very bright red bird. Anyway, yeah, a long goodbye for me to just say, see you next week. Thank you for sticking through this one. And do I have a cure for jet lag? Maybe binge The Pit. That's all I can recommend, honestly. And then have some electricians come and have to do work on your house so that you have to get out of your bedroom early in the morning. That worked yesterday. So, all right, catch you in New York, and love to you always. Okay, Louie, do you want to say bye? Louie says bye. Did you just dribble? Okay, bye.